main man Lucky Lancer for more Gruul Ponza action. That's right, back for some more. Hope you guys are all excited for it. I know I'm hyped for it, but I'm always cautiously optimistic. I'm always expecting the worst, but hoping for the best. That's what I do every day when it comes to me playing Magic the Gathering. But like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_. That's my screen name on. Sup, Simic? How you doing, dude? That is my screen name officially on MTGO, MTGA, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. So if you're watching on Twitch, please consider following. If you're watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. And you can always follow me on Twitter as well. That's right, folks. Follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free to reap the benefits immediately. Don't delay. Do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage and definitely some confusion. There's always some confusion. You won't regret it. It'll make you feel better about yourself. I also have the disclaimer. I'm not responsible for an increase in top decking only lands, getting wrecked by Ragavan, and never finding your sideboard cards. If that starts happening to you, it has nothing to do with me. Just making that clear. I don't need to be getting lawsuits, a class action lawsuit. The MTG gods are fickle. They appear to have retaliatory nature, don't they? They really do, don't they, Manure Bud? They were not happy that I managed to pull off a 5-0 the other day. They were pretty upset about that, and they said, you know what? You need to pay back in blood, and I did. Hopefully I paid them back by now. I mean, man, I'm getting trashed here and there. Magic is now I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. When I play Magic the Gathering, I prefer to play Modern. When I play Modern, I play one of 4 decks somewhat coherently. Those 4 decks currently are Jund, Grixis Shadow, Abzan, what you see on screen right now, Gruul Ponza Midrange. Gruul Ponza Midrange is my favorite deck. It's the deck I've had the most success with both in paper and in digital. It's a deck you'll probably see me playing the most of, even though this year I have kept my promise of playing the other decks a little more often. And eventually I know that'll just fade away. I'll be like, you know what, I just gotta play Ponza. I just know that's what's gonna happen eventually. But next week I am gonna play Abzan, so you guys can get hyped for that. Abzan was a lot of fun. It did a lot better than I thought it was. It went 2 and 3 4 times, which isn't great, but I thought for sure it'd go 1-4-0-5 almost every time. So we'll try Abzan again next week, and then we'll do Ponza again. I'm gonna kind of switch between those flip coins and stuff between Abzan and Ponza. People like the Abzan, which surprised me. But I'm glad they do, and I'm glad people still like Ponza. So let's take a look at the weather. Today's a nice day, a nice sunny day. Spring is here. Weather, Ravendale, conditions are sunny with a temperature of 57 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north at 6 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 46%. I also listened for the first time in a long time to Poison's Talk Dirty to Me. And I hadn't heard that song in a long time, and I like Poison. I think they were a great band. 1986 through like 88, they were hella good. Even early 90s, like 91, they were still really good. But I hadn't listened to that song for whatever reason, like 15 years. And I listened to it, and I was like, holy crap. It was just so good. Well, I don't know if I can sing the whole song for you, Simic Atlantis, but I can probably sing the chorus for you. I don't know who put these things here, but I don't remember how to. I don't remember ever writing down and sing a song, but I can. Let me see if I can do the chorus really quick. It's like at the drive-in in my old man's Ford behind the bushes till I'm screaming for more. Down in the basement, lock the cellar door and baby, talk dirty to me. Yeah, there we go. I got it. Yeah, that's pretty good remembering after only hearing it one time in 15 years. I couldn't remember, like when the chorus started, I couldn't remember the one part about behind the bushes. I remember it was something else. And then it came on like behind the bushes, that's right. So, I mean, there's really not many songs I can sing like word for word the whole song. I may have to go into settings and get rid of that and be like, hey, sing a chorus to a song, and you guys can guess what song it is. Maybe that would make more sense, but, you know, I apologize if that didn't meet your standard, Simic, but I appreciate you redeeming 5,000 points. That's really awesome. So, yeah, let's see here. We went up 1 follower on Twitter. We are now at 18, so thank you guys very much there. We did go up 1 follower on Twitch as well. We are now at 231. And we went up 1 subscriber on YouTube too. All right, we are now at 368. So thank you guys very much. So shout out to all 18 followers on Twitter. Shout out to all 231 followers on Twitch. Shout out to all 368 subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout out to all 3 of my Twitch subscribers who give me a little bit of hard-earned money in these trying times of high economic inflation, outrageous fuel prices, and just the malaise, right? The Jimmy Carter phrase, the malaise. Just the kind of just going through the motion. Just, is things ever going to get better? And the answer is probably no. But I'm glad, Simic. I'm glad you enjoyed that. But yeah, it's just you can't focus on what's happening in Washington D.C. or even your local state government. You just gotta just put your head down and just keep grinding like I do here in Magic. You know, you vote when you can, you sigh when the thing that clearly shouldn't have won, and you just life goes on. Or if you're in the United Kingdom, whatever the hell's going down in the Parliament, all I ever see, they got those green couches and they're just always yelling, and it doesn't seem like they're ever doing anything either, like just like our Congress. So I guess we inherited that from UK when we broke away, right? So we did get one more follower here. Let's get him up while you're on the thing here to get him a proper shout out. Thank you kindly, Pan70. Is that supposed to be maybe it's supposed to be Ponzo? I don't know. P4N70. Oh, thank you kindly for the follow. Let me know where you're from and what your favorite Modern deck is if you ever watch me live. All right, guys. So, yeah, this list went 5-0 on Tuesday. Yesterday, Wednesday, it went 1-4. So maybe we can find a 3-2 out of all that. Ponza time. That's right. Gage is here. Baby, you missed me singing the chorus to Poison's Talk Dirty to Me. So then you know about that. But let's go in here, guys. I've already wasted enough time. Let's do this right. I do gotta say that I do have a special statement about I need to make about a hand truck. We call them dollies where I'm from. I do not own a dolly / hand truck. Have I used them in the past? Yes, my dad has one. I have used his and helped him use his as well. However, I do own a wheelbarrow. I negotiated for it with the purchase of this home. I wanted the wheelbarrow. I also own a wagon that my wife uses to put her gardening supplies in, so she goes around the property and does beautiful botanical work. It's actually pretty cute to see my wife dragging around a wagon. It's a nice ass wagon. I mean, it's a quality wagon. But if I ever do purchase a hand truck / dolly, I will let you all know that I do indeed own it. But right now, I do not own a hand truck / dolly. What's up, JP? Yeah. So that's what I got to say about that. Also today, since I heard that Poison song. I'm going to do round by round. At the beginning of each round, I'm going to explain my pick for top 5, starting with 5 down to 1, best power ballads from the 1980s. Oh, I literally was thinking about that the other day, Eminor, but I am going to do that. I will put them in that wagon. I will tow them around the property. But come on, kids. It's a nice wagon. I mean, for real. All right. Wow, Raging Machismo. That makes me think of Scott Hall, who just passed away, one of my favorite wrestlers. Rest in peace, Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. Now, before I get anything, like I said, I'm going to do... hang on here. Okay, before I even get to the beverage, I'm going to say my number 5 pick for top 5 power ballads of the 1980s. My favorite music genre, by the way, is hair metal, 1980s glam metal. I love it. I will not apologize for it. It is damn good. Best songs ever made from that genre. Number 5, though, is by Cinderella. Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone. It's a great song. It's pretty long for a power ballad. It's like 5 minutes long. I really enjoy, what was the guy's name? Tom something was the lead singer. He really lets it loose on the last chorus. Don't know what you got till it's gone. How's it go? Now I know what I got. It's just this song. Yeah, that's some good stuff there. All right, so the beverage. I'm gonna mold his hand. It's awful. I don't like it. I'm gonna. I haven't had one of these. I don't think. Guys, let me know if I drank one of these. But it's some pretty sick artwork on this. It is a Rockstar Punched Fruit Punch. That's right. It's got some sick art. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's got like a panther with a guitar in its mouth, and then up here on the other side, you can kind of see like a big chicken on fire or something. A new card from Neon Dynasty. I'm always concerned about. Oh, I'd have to read. I recognize that card. Not well. It was at different times. Different times. Cinderella. I think it makes him stand out. Honestly. All right, I'll keep this. Hang on. Let me get. Come on. Open up, you son of a bitch. Why are my fingers so delicate? Ah, there we go. That is very punchy. Keep, put the mountain on bottom. Basic Forest. Oh no. Immediately got to play against this, and I have Endurance, was like the worst card to have. Like, Endurance is terrible in this matchup. Alright. Here we go. Alright. It won't let me read the whole card, so I'd have to pull it up on my phone and check it out. Oh yeah. Well, that's good they didn't play any more lands. Obviously, we kill that Dryad. Yeah, I just got to exile. I want to be able to play Endurance on their turn, too. So I will have to hold back the Arbor Elf. Get it out of here. Get it out. All right. That's right. Amulet Titan. They're setting up. They're getting ready. You make good use of this worthless Endurance. This is just terrible in this match. Excellent draw. Well, I'm going to swing with both creatures. I mean, there's no reason not to. You only block one. Might as well get 1 point of damage in if they block here. You wouldn't shuffle the Dryad back? Yeah, that's probably dumb, wasn't it? I'm just so used to clicking. I mean, it's on the bottom of their deck, and they don't run fetch lands, right? Do they? I guess the only way they shuffle their deck is through Talaria West, right? What did this guy mull to? 6? Seems like he kept a kind of a weird 6. Because we know he's got a I don't know. I don't play this deck, so but it looks like the opponents just stopped playing. But yeah, Manure Bud, Cinderella is an interesting band name, but I think it's a good band name because it's like you'd never expect them to be called that, and then Cinderella is such a well-known story that you just can't help but think of, once you know that band, whenever you think of the storytell Cinderella, you'll think of the band too. Like I can't possibly watch a Cinderella movie or whatever and not think of the band. I know when my daughter was probably gonna, whenever she's old enough, we're probably gonna enjoy the Cinderella movies, right? Whatever, however many versions there are now. I know when I'll be watching it with her, I'll be like, that's right, Shake Me. That's probably my favorite Cinderella song in general is Shake Me. Shake me all night. Wow, why would they block? I guess they just want to keep this alive? That's interesting. I don't know what that's for. One, two. Yeah, they got enough for a Titan here. Here we go. There it is. Now let's see if they don't if they also have the pact summoner's pact to get the Dryad to also get all this good shit. Just haste. Where's the vigilance plus 2/0? You're not as good as an Amulet player as the other ones I've played against. I'll tell you that much right now. What do you get? A growth chamber and a forest? Okay. Protect himself from Blood Moon. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it all. I'll take all 6 of it. There's no reason for me not to. Yeah, he had one anyways. 2 more lands. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. I can't win here. Well, maybe I can still somehow... I don't know how I pull this off. Like, just the Titan alone is just too powerful. I just said the Dryad can kill me here. Just try to block the Titan. Take 2 plus 2 is 4. Be down to 5. If I take all 6, I mean, there's just no way to survive here. Go down to 5 and then, I mean, yeah, it's just impossible. I can't get rid of this Titan. Period. See what I draw. Shout out to the positivity, Gemstone. I think you missed my official statement on whether or not I own a hand truck / dolly. Where I'm from, we call them dollies. Just trying to clear the air there and let people know that I do not actually own a dolly. I have used them in the past. Did they brick on that turn timber? Yeah, they did. They did indeed brick. But, yeah, I own a wheelbarrow and a wagon, but not a hand cart, hand truck / dolly / whatever. Yeah, so Cindervines, Force of Vigor, and Boiler in. What else to take out? Yeah, small victories there. Not that it really mattered. Boil these nuts. D is nuts. Is Bone Crusher worth? I mean, the only thing you can really do is crush the Azusa, right? You take out Ragavan. We'll try taking out Bone Crusher. Alright. Come on. Alright, I'm going to go like turn 2 Season Pyro here, I think. And try to dig for like a, some sort of answer. Oh, there's kind of an answer. Gonna wait to see if he plays a Dryad. Okay, let's think here. Okay, yeah. Maybe just cast Crusher as a threat here. I could also do Pyro, discarding land and Crusher. But I think I want to get a threat. Get a threat. It's a 4/3. And I still have enough mana to, unless they get rid of my Sprawl, unless they get rid of, yeah, both Sprawl and Arbor Elf, I can kill their Amulet. Okay, I'm just going to swing here for 5. Well, the idea, I don't want to pitch cards unless I have to, and since I'm going to have 4 mana anyways that I can cast at instant speed, I'd much rather just be able to keep the cards in hand, but I did not play that Utopia Sprawl just in case something crazy happens, you know. Well, looks like they got another slow hand here. So I think I just go Pyro now. Maybe I just wait another turn? Because, like, I'll have to... What if I don't draw another land? Yeah, slow and steady will win this race, right, guys? They probably have Pact of Negation, too. Not really sure what kind of hand they kept. This is an interesting one, for sure. Why'd they do that? Why would they send back the Saga? Okay, I guess it's just Bloodbraid now. Yeah. Hello, Sarge. Do you like Sergeant Slaughter from WWF? F? Yeah. Come on, Bloodbraid. Arbor Elf. Another different one. Oh, a do check? It's not a do, it's a Rockstar Fruit Punch. Rockstar Punched Fruit Punch. Rick, that's getting real old school there. Jake the Snake and Ricky the Steamboat. Both those guys are still alive, right? Pretty sure. I know Sergeant Slaughter's still alive. That era of wrestling, I was really big in the wrestling from like 91 to like right before the Attitude Era, and then the Attitude Era just, I know a lot of people love it, but to me, I just don't think it's aged too well. All right. Here we go. Oh, yeah, what was it? Damien. Damien, wasn't it? Damien was the name of the snake. I remember an earthquake allegedly crushed it. It was Damien, wasn't it? All right. So I guess I should have... Google confirms it? Great. All right, so do I want to... Yes, I definitely want to hit the amulet here now, right? So we'll force... Hit there. You might just grab basic mountain here. If they run such a thing. And I do know that they do have a Urza Saga in hand too. Yeah, Radiant Fountain. It's always obnoxious. Well, I like everything we're seeing here. That's some good stuff right there. Swing with everything. The only way I lose here is if he top decks Dryad, right? Which he can't really even do now. He's got to pay the Summoner's Pact. Gross. Gross. Fucking nasty as fuck. All right. Oh my god, there it goes. They gotta have everything every time. Every fucking time. And I die, right? Yep. God, Jesus, innocent Christ. Cannot beat these decks, man. Again, let's go through the toys that Amulet Titan's gotten. Let's just start with the newest set, Neon Dynasty. They got their damn Boseiju, who endures. Previous set, they got Cultivator Colossus, right? Out of Midnight Hunt. Or no, Crimson Vow. Midnight Hunt, I don't think they got anything. Just way too many toys for them. Just unbelievable. Unreal. Urza Saga, yep, that's very true. Dry the Elysian Grove from Theros Beyond Death. These are all sets that have been out in just the last, like, 2 years. I mean, we're going way far back when we're talking about that 03 creature they run. Whatever the hell that thing's called. I never remember the name of it. But, you know, that was very unlucky. Hey, it's not unlucky, JP. Listen. I play almost every week against one of my locals was firing against a guy named Dylan. He's a really nice guy. Really chill. Smart. Yeah, they don't have Once Upon a Time or Summer Bloom or whatever the hell it's called. You know, he beats me that way all the time. It's like I got him. He's at like 2. I'm going to kill him. And he like top decks like everything he needs. I mean, it's just crazy. That has to be the luckiest deck I've ever seen. Ever. Like, they constantly do that shit. Yeah, Feel the Dead, that was just a stupid fucking card. Let's not even bring that card up. I'm going to mole here, try for something better. Is it any better, guys? I don't know. I can't see it right now. Is it any better? Does it look good? Okay, it looks better. How greedy do I want to get here? It's like... Yeah, did they play Uro? I don't remember them playing Uro. Lord. We're going to get greedy. I'm going to get greedy with this hand. Just see how badly I'm punished for this. Oh, boy. All right. Okay. All right. Probably if I'm able to play Clothis on turn... I'd probably play Clothis on turn 2 just to try and churn through the graveyard. A little bit. Alright, let's see what they take. Oh my god, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Dude, no. Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it, you son of a bitch. Play Expressive Iteration or something. Play a Dragon Rage Chandler. Don't do it. God damn. No, fuck. Well, shit. Again, my Ragavans are never that good. They just aren't. Yet look at what the opponent was able to do. What the hell? That is some serious bullshit. Alright, well, I gotta kill this thing, obviously. Probably exile Blood Moon. I don't know, Blood Moon looks okay here suddenly. That is beyond absurd. That is just absolutely insane what just happened to me. I guess maybe Bloodbraid. I'm sure the opponent is laughing his ass off as he knows I'm probably wiping away tears. Blow a kiss for the monkey. I'm not going to do it for the monkey. I'm going to do it for you, buddy. There you go. How do you like that? Did you catch that? Did it land directly on your cheek? Do you feel more special now? I hope you do. Interesting. He dashes monkey here. Well, he can't cast that. Luckily, monkey is such a short clock, or long clock, I guess, that I may be able to recover. But it's looking more and more grim. All right, look at that. Look at that, guys. We're making a recovery. We're coming back. That's probably the most brutal Ragavan anyone's ever seen. It has to be up there. It's got to be up there with just the most insane shit that's ever happened with a Ragavan. Well, I didn't get too angry there just because it was so absurd what I just looked at. I mean, for real. I mean, it was just absolutely insane. I mean, there's no way they play that. I mean, that's fine. They want to take that. I'm not going to fetch here unless they Blood Moon here. I don't know why they do that to themselves. All right, going to try and draw land here. Wow, 2 Blood Moons on top. All right, yeah, just keep the game going here. It's a long ways till I die. I don't think I've ever seen a Ragavan that brutal before. Ever. Shiny Eevee hunt in Heart Gold. Can you catch Eevees in the wild in Heart Gold? I don't remember being able to catch Eevees. Eevee was always something you had to get in a special event. How the hell do you catch an Eevee? Oh, well, I don't know any of that. I played Soul Silver. You know, I loved Silver when it came out in like 2000 or whatever year it was. I just absolutely enjoyed the shit out of it and played it to death. I mean, I must have had hundreds of hours on that game. Well, I really needed that, actually. I could have used that Fury, too. But, you know, it's not a land. Oh. I would assume I mean, no Murktide, huh? Okay. Yeah, I played red and blue as well. I always played... Okay. I played blue. I just die here. I go to 4. I'm pretty close to being dead. And I think actually I need to play Pyromancer here, not even Blood Moon anymore. I mean, Blood Moon just doesn't do anything because they got these treasure tokens. Need to set up some blockers, hopefully. Okay, I just gotta let it go. Yeah, I loved it. Like, I thought it was so amazing. Got to go back to Kanto. I thought it was so cool. Oh, I forgot to mention number 4 of my top 5 power ballads. Number 4 is Dokken in My Dreams. Great song. Just really heavy riff for a power ballad. Love it to death. What's happening here? Is this gonna be, how big is this Murktide going to be? 1, 2, just a 5/5? Am I reading this right? I can kill it with Fury and Stomp. Maybe I got Delirium for this. But I really like In My Dreams by Don Dokken. Nope. 5/5. Now, how can I get really creative here? He's probably got Counterspell anyways. Three, 1. Because I don't want this getting flying somehow or helping him find another Murktide. So I have to evoke, getting rid of Klothys, stomp here. So it all goes off of does... So what to do first? Stomp or... I guess we just go the Evoke Fury. Let's do that route first. Does this work? Oh, I had the land in hand and everything. Damn it. All right. Fuck. They probably just would top deck Bolt anyways, right? I guess I should have played the land. You know, you just don't ever think about it. Main deck Spell Pierce. What's going on? All right. Endurance. Relic. Dead Gone. Pillage is really bad here. Not really a fan of Blood Moon in this matchup. Go with that. What? I haven't seen it in main deck. 5 lands, huh? What do you guys think? 5 lands? I personally don't like keeping 5 lands, so I'll just draw more. That's what happened yesterday. It's a decent start, though, but I think I'm going to mull. Alright, that's better. Keep. Yeah, I'll put Stomping Ground on bottom. Get that Stomping Ground. That was actually a pretty good game considering what happened to me. You know, having my own pillage kill me. Yeah, he looked like he's going to bolt there. But he's smart and realized that I may have a second Ragavan to dash. Since I don't run blue. Alright. Yeah, I've never seen it main before. Ever. I probably still would have lost that. He still had 3 bolts left in the deck. That's the card he actually needed the most last game. Because he would have killed me way before the Murktide even came out if he would have had Delirium. Alright, does he have another Spell Pierce here? Let's find out. Just Flusterstorm. That's all it is. Why do I have to click OK through this? I think we just have to evoke here. I mean, it's fucking terrible, but it's what we gotta do, right? I could try to hold off and just try to Bloodbraid Elf. Right? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna hold here and try to Bloodbraid the guy. I mean, I don't want to lose Fury and Bloodbraid Elf to one stupid Ragavan. Just let it go. They're gonna have to deal with Bloodbraid. Right? Let's see what they steal. My god. I took out the pillages, so I don't have to worry about that. So I guess the worst thing they could find is, like, Clothis. Okay, they found Verdant Catacombs. I'm happy they took that. Alright. Wow. Alright, come on, Bloodbraid. Some good. Oh, Ragavan? Sure. My own Ragavan? Alright. Maybe they have Counterspell Bolt. How aggressive do I want to get here? Do I want to swing with this Bloodbraid? As I'm not even going to have the chance, so... Alright. Come on, play a Chandler or something. Let me get a 2-for-1 on this. I know you want to. I guess you have a Murktide here, too. That looks like it was happening. Oh, no, it's Expressive Iteration. Still be a Murktide. He hasn't played a land, so it could still be a Murktide. Murktide time? Looks like Murktide time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to block just in case this thing finds Dead Gone. Alright, and Murktide. No Murktide. I am shocked. He knows that I'm drawing. See, Chandra, Torch of Defiance. I mean, I guess we play the Torch. So I want to try and get some value out of my Fury. It's probably going to get counterspelled. No, it's going to get considered. Maybe this card's replaced Opt. I remember when they announced Opt was coming into Modern through, what, Ixalan? People were like, Opt's too good, it shouldn't be in Modern. Now it considers, like, better than Opt. Like, it's insane. Put Dragon Rage Chandler in. Alright. Nope, can't cast that. Did they fix this? Remember, he used to always have the exiled pile from Chandra on his own exile? Remember that? How annoying that used to be? Yeah, I can't believe it resolved. I don't know what's going on in the opponent's hand. Must be just... I mean, not even the lands make sense, because they're not playing any... Well, no. Yeah, they missed the land drop. Last turn, right? No. They missed a land drop at some point. This is turn 5. They only got 3 lands. There's Murktide. I might be able to kill it. What's the biggest it can come out as? An 8/8? It would take everything I got to kill this thing. That's a 7/7. I guess they wanted to keep Delirium? Huh. It hasn't yet. Okay. So we're going to deal 4 damage here. And then Fury. Yeah. Is it dead? It's dead. Alright. 1 Murktide down. 3 more to go. So he knows I drew this Endurance. So, I mean, just another Murktide would be devastating. But it wouldn't be very big. It'd be a 5/5, which is still scary. Looks like it is another Murktide. So 5/5 Murktide. Ugh, gross. I don't have plummets anymore. Remember, I got dead gone. Which I'm trying to see if that's better than plummet or not. Alright, I guess we could run out Questing Beast. I think it's better than Endurance, right? Just swing with both, really put the pressure on. These are big boys here. Probably an Unholy Heat again. Oh. Okay, so does that mean I now need to... Because let's say they play another Murktide. What does that mean for me? They play another Murktide. That thing becomes like at least a 6/6. I don't know. Let's see what Ragavan takes. That's pretty fucking good. Takes a Pyro. We have 2 cards in hand. Boseiju. They must have some sort of answer, because otherwise they're just dead to Questing Beast, right? If I play the Questing Beast. They probably have exactly like Counterspell and Unholy Heat in hand. That's probably exactly what they have. Man. If I play Questing Beast and they counter it or bolt it, or I mean Unholy Heat it, it's over. If they stop Endurance, it's over. I think the first thing I do is just swing, and I just don't think there's any good answer. I bet you they have everything they need here. Yeah, they had everything. Oh, it's so weird. Play. Blow a kiss. God. There you go. I'm surprised they didn't play the Brazen Borrower. What kind of weird world do we live in if they just bolted my Fury? What if I can flash an Endurance and block the Ragavan instead of blocking the Murktide? Right now I'd survive. I'm glad it was worth every channel point, Lannis. I'm glad it was. Got a good use out of those. Manure Butt, Alan's a sugary beverage. Sip, there we go. Thank you guys so much for redeeming your points. This one does have sugar in it. 62 grams. Diabetes. Opponent most likely has sealed victory here. And then we play to win. I mean, do you think they have another bolt? I'm glad I didn't play I'm glad I didn't play the questing beast, though. I still have a shot here. What does this mean? I think I certainly flash just in case they have another Murktide, right? That way this one of them come heftier. It's more difficult for them to make Murktide. All right, guys. You think they have Lightning Bolt? Oh, what? I thought it had to be Exile. Is this whenever it leaves the graveyard? Why is this card so good? Now I have to block. Fuck, you'd think I'd be used to that by now, but you just don't see it. Sprawl. Yeah, it actually turns out that my endurance got me killed there. Luke says it sucks to suck. Oh, yeah, I suck ass. I'm one of the worst players you could ever watch. Paper Master Blue Control took 90 minutes. How can they take that long? You only have a 50-minute time limit. How the hell can that even be possible? That's funny. Still swung here. Alright, guys. Heard my dogs. I'm going to be back in just a second here. Give me a moment. guys haven't won a game yet. You know, it looks like this deck was just a flash in the pan. Because it's not performing any better than my old build. Just not looking good here. No time is not an attorney. I wouldn't let the guy take that long. Like, my best friend, he tries to take all fucking day to play his deck. Right? I mean, it's not even a deck that's like needs to take all day. It's a dredge deck. I mean, we've actually, like at my locals, we've had problems with him where we'd be playing Friday Night Magic and we'd start first round at like 6:30 and it'd be 4 rounds, and because of him going into time every single round, one time we didn't get out of there till 12:30 because it was him and another guy going for undefeated, and they refused to, you know, have a draw. And man, I'd never seen the store owner that mad before. I mean, he was furious. He missed out. He had to cancel dinner reservations, and I think that girl left him after that. So he's pretty fucking mad. Alright, yes, I had to go first. Yeah, it looks good. Basic Forest, Arbor Elf, turn 2, Bloodbraid Elf. Can it be? Can I live that magic? Can Glory hit me that hard? I saw Glory Bringers on the front of the MTGO client. It's got Mole Drifter and Glory Bringer. I might have to play one of those. I might have to play a, what do they call it? Cube Phantom Draft or something? I don't know. What do they call it? Jump Start? Might have to play one of those. Pretty cheap. It's only 50 points. I'm not going to be able to play probably in the, well, I know I'm not going to be able to play in the Super Qualified Showcase Challenge or whatever it is. I'm not going to have enough tickets or enough points. You need 40. I've only got 32. Oh, good, against Tron. Okay. Definitely Bloodbraid Elf here. Guy's probably sweating gumdrops that it might be a Blood Moon. But I also won't be able to play in the one where you can just use tickets or points because of, it's just, I have to work during it. Come on, Bloodbraid! Arbor Elf. Fantastical. Well, it's a decent clock, I guess. You know what card I still miss out of the side is Collector Oof. I used to love playing that card. So my number 3 favorite power ballad from the 1980s, hair metal power ballad, would be, I know he says a funny name, but I really like him, Cinderella's Nobody's Fool. I'm not your fool, nobody's fool, nobody's fool. Wow, what happened there? Was that a misclick? Why would he kill an Arbor Elf? Huh? Huh? Alright. He does not like my Arbor Elves. Swing for 3. see if they've got Karn liberated here. They're almost dead. This is 6 damage here, 8 damage. I mean, they'd live by 2, which is more than enough for them to survive and Ugin me. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, he probably thought I just had nothing but just action. Doesn't realize I'm probably just going to top deck another land here. Alright, I mean, maybe I can find another Bloodbraid Elf. You know, maybe I can get a Blood Moon. Okay, so what do we do here? Do I bolt him and play Pyro? We can go down to 7, make him sweat a little bit more. I don't see a reason why not to do that. The only reason would be the 1/1 would do more damage over time, but I don't think I got enough time to have a 1/1 stick around. So I'm going to bolt him, and I'm going to cast Pyro and hope to God to draw something worthwhile. There is Blood Moon. So if I can get through this turn without him casting a big haymaker here, which is probably pretty unlikely since they had natural Tron, that means they had no cards in hand like Expedition Map clogging it or nothing. They probably have multiple massive beaters here. Karn, Ugin, Wormcoil, all the good shit. Or Ulamog. Oh wait, it's just Eldrazi Tron? Alright. Don't you have a Thought Not Seer? Fuck, I thought it was Thought Not Seer for a second. I'm still in a lot of trouble here. Not as much trouble as I thought I might have been in now that I drew that. Yeah, I'm still in trouble here. I mean, how on earth do I win through this? Even if I double block that Reality Smasher, it still does 2 damage, and I take 3 off the Matter Reshaper. If I block the Matter Reshaper, then they get a free card. Now I wish I would have... Well, I couldn't have hold on to that bolt anyways. So if I block the Matter Reshaper... Take the 5, I go to 3. I really need to find Fury. That would be the best find. There's just no easy answer here. There's The Reality Smasher's too good. It's basically I gotta find Fury. Blood Raid into Bolt. Yeah, that works too. So he's not going to send the Matter Reshaper. Oh, he is. Okay. So do I just block the Matter Reshaper and, you know, try to find more stuff off Ragavan, increase my mana? If I top deck a land, I'm done. 3. I'd be alive by 1 if I top deck a land, I guess. I think this is the best option. There's this tower. Okay. And now it's just Fury. A Bolt. Of course, this won't work on this because I have to discard a card. Wow. I have to triple block. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just triple blocking. Well, what could Ragavan possibly get me? They're a colorless deck. The green gives me hope, but I bet you it's just like Veil of Summer or something. You know, so I'm just going to triple block and see if I can't find Fury. I mean, what could it possibly find? I guess it could find... No, I died it with Dismember. No, Dismember, I'd take 2 if I found Dismember. Thought-Knot Seer can't be cast. It needs to have colorless mana. I don't have colorless mana. Dismember, if I found Dismember, I would be able to pay off 1 treasure token. I'd go to 1. Be able to discard the Lightning Bolt. Kill this. Man. I could triple block. I'd go to 1. And then I have to find Fury. Or Bloodbraid Elf Cascade into, like... Pyro? Which still wouldn't work. It would almost work. Yeah, if I triple block, the only thing I can find is Fury. The only card that would make sense. Yeah, this doesn't produce colorless either, so even if I find a Reality Smasher, it won't work. I'm going to try and triple block. I can top deck Questing Beast. And go from there, too. Questing Beast is another viable answer. Alright, I'm going to 1. So Questing Beast should win me the game. Oh my god, they did have Dismember. Fuck, if I just had one more land, I would have been able to win the game. But yeah, I just didn't have enough lands here. No matter what, I somehow get fucked. I somehow just get absolutely fucked in the ass somehow. It's one land too short. Alright, Cindervines is in. And Force of Vigor is in. Endurance isn't really great here. Lightning Bolts are questionable. Something like that. I still haven't won a game today. 0-5 on games. Yeah, there's just no way I could have won there. I should have looked to see what I was going to draw. Not that it matters anyway. You shouldn't do that to yourself. I thought of every possible way. Every single way, and it still wouldn't have worked. Fuck. God damn. Come on, opponent. What takes so long to side? All right. Yep. Oh, I know they have green. They have green for Boseiju now. Duh. So clearly the play is just, you know, sprawl, you know, onto a forest, probably Blood Moon. They're probably going to be holding forest hardcore. Yeah, that's usually something you see in Tron, though. Like regular Tron. Yeah, I guess we just go Stomping Ground here. Take the 2 in case they do kill. I guess I can just go Mountain here. Whoa. Maybe, you know, some people would argue that I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone, you know, like Bone Crusher Giant or Clothis instead. Because, you know, they're not threatening Tron. But I look at that as what if they played, like, what is it? Eye of Ugin or whatever the hell it is, Sanctum. So the one that makes the Eldrazi Temple. What am I talking about? Eldrazi Temple. And, you know, all of a sudden they have a Matter Shaper on the field. You know, I at least Blood Moon can stop that from happening. And they don't have a forest here. So I think we play Bone Crusher Giant as a threat. Get a clock going. Clothis is always a nice option too. Have a backup Blood Moon. Which is nice. Just gotta hope they don't have Force of Vigor. That's why I'm not gonna put out the other Blood Moon. I am gonna play Clothis just because I can't seem to draw a land right now, and Clothis might be a way for. Let's say they Force of Vigor now, and they kill both Sprawl and Blood Moon. I may not have enough lands to play the second Blood Moon I have here. Oh, they cycle Wilt. I thought for sure that was something else coming. But I'm just trying to cover all the bases here, and I'm grateful they put Wilt in. I mean, I can eat that and gain 2 life. I still play Bone Crusher Giant, but I definitely want to hold this Blood Moon. I think since they're showing so many green cards, a Seagate Wreckage, you don't see that too often anymore. You know, I'm waiting for the Force of Vigor. This guy's taking his sweet, sweet time. Ballista on 1. You got it. It's a mighty Ballista. Drew a land anyways. I guess I should have ate a land to play Fury. Be some ultimate level mind tricks coming here. Nope. I mean, yeah, I'm going to definitely eat a land next turn if things stay looking like this, because I can get Clothis to become a creature as well. Pretty rough draw there. All right, it's Fury time. Four damage to that Ballista. One damage to me. All right, swing for 8, hopefully. Dismember will kill Clothis here. All right, good. Got through. I thought they were going to dismember for a second. I do have a backup Clothis, but still. I keep waiting for this Force of Vigor. You think he would have done it there, because he would have saved 4 damage. Another cycling of Wilt. Okay, I won a game, guys. It is possible for you to win games. Yeah, I think I like everything here. This is a matchup where I wish I had Scavenging Ooze instead of Endurance. There's a lot of matchups where I just love oozing. I really miss that guy. I'm not too sure about Endurance being in the main. It's just, Ooze is so versatile. You know, it gains life, it gets big, you know, it messes up graveyards. I mean, it's like the perfect all-around card almost. I was thinking about playing, whenever I play Jund, which I have no idea when that's going to be, because I'm not really, you know, too into Jund right now. But I would, since, you know, I haven't done it in a while, I would like to play Dark Confidant again. And the correct version of Dark Confidant, the actual Bob one. I hate the new, like, Skrillex Confidants they did. How many times have they printed that? At least twice, right? Modern Masters 2 and 3 and Double Masters, right? Because there was that full art Dark Confidant. So what are the good cards that were the invitational cards, whatever they call it? The champion cards. We had Dark Confidant, Snapcaster Mage, Meddling Mage. Those are the really good ones. And by really good, I mean they see play in the old formats. Because, well, I guess what's his name's seen play now too. Yeah, I can't keep this. As exciting as I would want to, I can't. You know, if there was just one, if there was a basic forest in here, I would keep the shit out of this. Man, I hate keeping one-landers. I really do. I'm going to try it, and if I lose, I can only blame myself. Just gotta draw a land here. A really devastating thing, too, would be if they played a second Eldrazi Temple. Played Thought-Knot Seer and took Utopia Sprawl. That could be a disaster, too. However, if they do that, I can pillage if I top deck a Stomping Ground, right? Or Blood Moon, I guess. So, you know, the Warping Whale. Yeah, see, I cannot keep one lander, guys. I just can't do it. I just can't. I just cannot do it. Because it just never works out. You know, you think I'd flood to death like I normally do, but keeping a one-lander guarantees I'll be mana screwed the opposite way. It sucks. You know, I should have mulled to 5. You know, I feel so stupid mulliganing so much. But it's the right thing to do, I guess. Thought-Knot Seer might win the game here. Oh my god. Bailed out, potentially. Potentially bailed out. Gotta get a Stomping Ground here. They can go for a basic forest here. If they go for the basic forest, that tells me they probably have Wilt or Boseiju in hand. They probably should go for a basic forest, period. But barring this getting countered, the other scary play we gotta look at if something happens this Blood Moon is they can blast zone away my Utopia Sprawl. All right, let's take a gander at the. I'm getting a forest here. What if instead of forest they called it like woods? Like, how different would Magic the Gathering be if it was called woods instead? Like, it definitely have a more country feeling. Woods. Basic woods. If they do use Boseiju here to kill my Blood Moon, that unlocks Bloodbraid Elf immediately. So we gotta look at the positives here. But I doubt they'll do it during their turn. That doesn't make any sense. Because at most they'd have access to 3 mana, which I guess would still be good enough to get an Eldrazi Matter Reshaper. Opponent takes their sweet time. I don't know what the deal is, why people take so long in this day and age. Like, look at this. It has been 2 minutes since he played that forest. 2 minutes since he played the forest. A total of 3.5 minutes since he started his turn. What is going on? Why does this shit constantly happen to me? I try to get through a league, and it just takes forever. Okay, so he's not going to do anything. He must have a Boseiju or a Wilt, I would assume. Oh, here we go again. We're waiting again. I don't know. Must be tanking incredibly hard here. I don't know what there is to tank about. Okay. More tanking. Plus is it? Fuck. Give me a land. Yes. Come on, Bloodbraid. Another different Blood Moon. Okay. Let's slam this Karn, I think. Right? Kill the Karn, evoke Fury. Can't dismember here. Have to get rid of the Seasoned Pyro. Even though that's a lot of value I'm losing. I don't like getting rid of Pillage. Still no Force of Vigor. Do we just hit the basic force with this Pillage? Hmm. I mean, you gotta swing this thing, right? They take it? What is happening here? What is going on? Do I pillage the ballista now? I don't think so. I think we could go... Yeah, I guess, but that's a weird play, too. I guess we'll try and kill it. I hope nothing bad happens to me. Okay, they're going to kill the Bloodbraid. Well, I'm glad Bloodbraid got in for 3. They're 1 away from a Worm Coil. 2 away from Knowledge Dust. It may have been better just to kill a land. I mean, the way they killed Bloodbraid, you wouldn't think they have a Worm Coil. Because if they didn't care, right, if they knew they had Worm Coil in hand, like, I'm going to draw a land eventually for this thing, they would have just shot me twice instead of Bloodbraid. And the Worm Coil can just devour Bloodbraid, right? So, I don't know. It looks like they don't have anything right now. Neither do I. Still a Thought-Knot Seer, which I cannot cast because I cannot make colorless. I possibly should have kept that Forest in hand. Now they can double wilt. All his dust is available now. Wow. Keep beating them down. Took a power plant. Yeah, I'll keep it in hand just in case something happens where I have to discard for Reality Smasher purposes or something. I don't know. Like, I'm not really needing any extra mana right now, too. Even though I may, but we'll just keep it in hand. Yeah, the Chalice on 1. Okay, no more Ragavan. No more Ragavan. But there is more Bloodbraid action. Come on, Bloodbraid! Clothis, yes. Yes. Swing in. The only thing that can make this horrible is if they top deck a an All Is Dust like they did in game 1. They cycle here. That's how desperate they become. They could have killed one Blood Moon, but they're looking for an All Is Dust. I'm sure that's what they're looking for. But that did feel good. No joke. That did feel good. Bloodbraid's effective this game. Found the second Blood Moon and found a Clothis. Alright, see, we got enough here to win. And technically, they're not dead yet. They're still alive by 1. Maybe they might be... No, the Chalice of the Void. The Chalice of the Void will stop me. Sure, we'll eat Warping Whale. Alright, swing for 7. Balot's not bad. You know, I still prefer, you know, what I sided in, but Balot's okay because it can, you know, block a Thought Knot Seer, but so can a Bone Crusher Giant. I've never brought in Baloth before against Eldrazi Tron. The one that always surprised me I'll bring Baloth in against is alright! There we go! The one I always bring Baloth in that nobody understands is against Dread. And that's because it fights against those creeping shields and they have no creatures that can get through it. Not one creature can get through without dying the Obstinate Baloth. Baloth's always been one of my pet cards in this deck, much like Kitchen Finks was for a long time a huge pet card. Yeah, discard to Smasher would work, but that's so fringe. That's so, like, narrow that I don't think bringing in Baloth would make sense, because at that point I'm siding out, like, all my bolts. You know, I'm siding out Questing Beast. You know, I mean, at some point you just got to realize that is a neat idea. I'll give you credit for that, Sarge. But I just don't think that's worthwhile bringing in the Baloth. Yeah, that game 1, man. I just needed one more land. I would have had him. Needed 6 lands, not 5. I thought for sure I was going to lose game 3. Missing a land drop on turn 2 after they exiled my my Arbor Elf. It worked because there was a second one. He did have a Wilt, but since I had 2, it was like just kind of worthless. I wouldn't have cycled the Wilt like he did. Okay. Yes, let it go first. Yeah, we'll keep. It's another 1-drop. What do we go for here? Basic Mountain? Basic ass Mountain? Yeah, I think we go for Basic Mountain and play Ragavan. Uh-oh. Ow! More lands. Even more lands. If this is Rakdos or something, this Clothis is going to be a monster. Looks like Rakdos. Kroxa. I guess I got lands to spare here, even though it's a little bit painful. Yeah, discard Stomping Ground, I guess. What's going on? Gotta get Klothys out first. Get it out first before they can Thoughtseize it or something. Get it out right fucking now. We can get to Eaton. They have no way of removing Klothys as far as I know. Unless they're siding in Dismember. They could have Liliana here too. That might be a card they're playing now, and they do. Liliana the Veil versus Klothys. Could be one hell of a match here. Yeah, discard the land. So, what kind of sick, nasty play can I make here? I think the answer is I still eat the Kroxa and play the Blood Moon. I think that's what we want to do. And hope they don't top deck Ragavan. Okay. Now, yeah, I think that's the right play. The other alternative was I would eat a land, dash Ragavan, swing, knock him down, get a treasure token, play Blood Moon. Maybe that would have been a better play, but I just really want to get that Klothys out. And hopefully this is enough to prevent them from doing anything. I need to... All right, they just give up. Okay, so Rakdos. Yeah, that would have been good too, but I think the Blood Moon play makes more sense with what we were looking at there. You know, so we need to bring in Relic and Endurance for sure, and Obstinate Baloth. So here you go, Sarge. Here comes some Baloth action. Some hefty Baloths. All right, Simic. There you go, bud. Here's a sugary beverage sip. Thank you very much for redemption. Pillage is terrible here. It is absolute garbage. Blood Moon is pretty bad too, but they do have Den of the Bugbear. 2 more cards to come out. God, you just take out these Blood Moons? Blood Moon is pretty bad against them. I can take out Questing Beast, but that seems pretty strong since we saw Liliana. I think we go like that. I mean, cut Chandra? Yeah, maybe. Maybe next game I'll cut Chandra if there's a next game. At game 3, I mean. Chandra is so good, though. It's very rare I cut Chandra. Like, the only matchup I normally cut Chandra from is, like, Grixis Shadow. Because Chandra's pretty bad there. This hand is Moderate Ass. Basics. I mean, it's okay. I think against a Thoughtseize heavy deck we keep. Nothing, huh? That's being bolted immediately. I can dig that. Now the challenge will just be drawing more lands. Okay. Okay, there's a land. Oh, what do we do here? Do I stomp them now, or do I wait to see if they dash a Ragavan? Or try to Thought Seize me? I think I'm going to wait. Here comes the swing. Here comes the stomp. Four mana. I'll try to draw a land. I mean, this is a swamp after all, right? Mighty punished there. Look at that, I got a full house here. Check that shit out. That's awesome. Revolt push. You got it. Alright, let's see if I can't get something. Okay, sure, take a look. Take a gander. Take a gander. Take a good look. Would you like a Fury or a Bloodbraid Elf? Takes the Bloodbraid. I think that's the right decision. Start cutting me down on these. So I got a lot of removal. It looks like. Alright! Opponent didn't even want to play anymore. Ah, it was an Arbor Elf. Probably would have killed that. There's finally a land. Been two more draw steps. So we got Rakdos falling on its face. Rakdos is one of the easiest matchups for Ponza I've ever seen. For whatever reason, I match up extremely well against Rakdos. Just too much grave hate, too much value. I know when I played at GP Las Vegas, I played against Rakdos 4 times over the 3 days. You know, once in the main event and 2 in 2 of the side events, and I beat him every time. The only game I lost to a guy was game 1. I mulled a 4, and he kept 7, and he barely won game 1. I mean, it came down to where we both had like 1 or 2 life. And he said, when we were sideboarding for game 2, he said, dude, I barely got you, and you mulled a 4. This doesn't look good for me. And I'm like, yeah, it probably doesn't. Yeah, I just destroyed him games 2 and 3. But yeah, let's try to get that 3-2 Sarge. You know, it'd be nice to get my points back and get one more of them qualifier points. Again, not that I'll be able to qualify for the thing on Saturday. It's always so funny. It's like I can never qualify for those. I'm usually like just a few points short. And then when they have one that I can play in where you can just pay using, you know, play points or ticks, there are always at times I cannot play or I already have stuff scheduled. You know, my weekends are very busy. Dude, I'm playing the same guy again? Wow, this guy's probably pissed. Well, maybe he changed decks or something. I don't know. And this time I'm going first. Can't keep this. Got a mole. Keep this, though. Put Pillage on bottom. I would assume it's the same deck. He was... No, he did. He changed. Maybe. He made a new... He got into a new league. Because last league he finished 1 and 3. And he decided to drop from that league. I don't know why. You get a participation prize. Now he's 0-0. Okay, yeah, he's changed to Murktide, it looks like. Drawing even more lands. Amazing. Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is a little bit scary. I'm going to pass the turn with the hopes of flashing an endurance during their turn and hope it doesn't get counterspelled. Nice. 2 draw phases, 2 lands. That's the way we like playing this game, huh? I like a good challenge. Yeah, this is the worst part where he attacks first. I'm sure there's a counter spell, but we attempt this. Wow, there was no counter spell. Block the shit out of that. Wow, that's about as good as you could ever hope for, folks. The Endurance comes in, gets rid of their graveyard, and kills a Ragavan. He's got green mana for some reason. Okay. Alright, I'm going to get a basic mountain here. And, yeah, I'll swing with both. Put maximum pressure. And then hope that this Fury comes through. Hope they don't both get Delirium. And Fury can just annihilate this dude. Alright! Damn. Okay, it's almost the same siding as against his Rakdos deck. Bring in Endurance. You bring in Relic. And you bring in Dead Gone for the Murktides. And we take out the Pillages and the Blood Moons. And go from there. So another Murktide. 2 in 1 day. Playing against a lot funner decks today than what I normally do. The only deck that was pretty salty was Amulet Titan, which those are just everywhere and you just have to run into. I like playing against these Murktide Regent decks. Eldrazi Tron is always an interesting matchup. I'm not a super anti-Eldrazi person. Again, I have to mull this, I feel. Well, do I? I could try keeping all of a game. I'm going to try it. Okay. This is a good hand if I can find a second land. Of course, you're always going to say that when you keep the minimum amount of lands and everything's... No, Gage, of course not a 5-0. I'm trying to go 3 and 2. You're always going to say your hand looks great when it's this much action, but you have no lands, right? Where you're like, oh man, I can draw lands, but... You know, hopefully I can get one more land. And then we can... Or if he leaves the shields down and I can bust in a Ragavan, that'd be great too. I think that 5-0 is just a flash in the pan. You know? Wow. Alright, so technically shields are down. But it doesn't matter now because that's there. Okay, I did get a land. Kind of the wrong land, though. Another 4 would have been clutch. So we're playing it. I'm going to 11. It's scary. Stomp Bolt, that won't work. They're 3/3s. I think I like going Relic. Relic. Use Relic to exile. Get another Klothys. And then Bolt 1. Let's see if I can't stomp and dash Ragavan next turn. Okay. So this is 5. This will get me up to 6 if this connects, which looks unlikely. I could also go Klothys, Stomp. That's one play. Man, I'm going down to fucking 8. I'm going to try Stomp first. See how they respond to that. They don't do anything. And then... Maybe I just play Bone Crusher. No, I think we play Klothys. Yeah, no matter what I play, they countered. Okay, so I'm glad I kept the Ragavan. Just a Murktide here. What? A fucking Tarmogoyf? Alright, I go to 7. I guess play Bone Crusher first. See if they want to counter that. They have 1 card left in hand. Okay. Alright, everything resolves. Ouch. I'm down to 3. Do they have another bolt? Is it bolt time? No. Oh my god, it's pyro time though. So we dash Ragavan, play pyro. I actually need to get my own Clothis here because it's the only enchantment. So yeah, eat Clothis, as dumb as that is. Dash Ragavan. Swinging hard. Get him. Counterspell. Cast this. Get dead gone. That's pretty sick. And a Blood Braid, of course. Still alive. Still alive. But he's not. I'm at 2! Yeah, no way to make the Goy smaller, so just eat. I mean, everything's got 3. I don't want to eat a land, obviously. Seed Unholy Heat, I don't know. Okay. So, can we mess this up anyway? I don't believe so. No, just the Ragavan dash alone, plus the Blood Braid's enough to kill. Oh, Blood Braid. What we got there? Lightning Bolt? Oh, yeah, he's hella dead. Yeah! Yeah! There we go. 3 and 2. All right. Did it. Didn't take me that long to recover. 1 and 4 yesterday, 3 and 2 now, huh? Huh? That's right. Start off 0 and 2, but came all the way back around to get that 3 and 2. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let's open up this treasure chest and see what the main man finds in that treasure chest. All right, here we go. It's a Disaster Radius. Disaster Radius, folks. Let me go ahead and read that to you like a bedtime story. It says, as an additional cost to cast this spell, reveal a creature card from your hand. Disaster Radius deals X damage to each creature your opponent controls, where X is the real card's mana. Nice. And I got 10 points, so that's always good. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me today for a glorious 3-2. I'll take them all day, every day. You know, really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for showing up. Let's do some shout-outs here. Shout-outs to Thek Gage, Sarge, bunch of numbers. Luke Man 98, Simic Atlantis, Manure Butt, JP, and the Alpha Gemstone Dragon, along with the MTG Bot and the Nightbot for Keeping Me Company. Special shout-outs to P4N70 for the follow. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate anybody who watched this on YouTube as well. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed today's content. It started out rough, but it turned out okay. So, guys, I will, remind you all to follow me on Twitch and Twitter. And you can also subscribe to me on YouTube. And if you do watch this on YouTube, please consider giving this a thumbs up. All right, Sarge, you have a good night, too. I'll be back tomorrow if you want to see more of this, Sarge, for Friday night action. So, yeah, guys, I will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time for Friday, and it'll be fun. And I hope that you'll be there to join me. So everybody stay safe out there, eat some good food, drink some good beverages, and spend time with your loved ones. That's the most important thing you can do in your whole life. Take care of the people who love you, right? They're tough to find. There's not a lot of love going around the world. And if you got somebody that loves you to death, make sure you take care of them. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really got anything else to say other than today was a fun league. I played against decks I enjoy playing against. It wasn't just a bunch of bullshit combo decks that people just play solitaire. It was actually people trying to beat me like the way the game is intended to be, in my opinion. So thank you guys so very, very much for watching. And I will catch you all tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time, all right? Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching. Peace!